Okay. The total cost per month for producing 100 items of furniture. We need to go back to the case study. This is the cost information for TC. Average cost of wooden per item, rent of factory, other expenses per month, wage cost per month, average number of items furniture produced per month. So how do we get our total cost here? Remember, the first question says, yeah, total cost, right? Mm-hmm. So total cost is TC equals to FC plus VC, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So based on what we have here, we have the average cost of the item per item furniture. We don't need the average cost. We have rent of factory, mm-hmm, which is a variable cost. Mm-hmm. Other expenses per month. Mm-hmm. Wage cost per month. The wage cost is 4,000, which is fixed. The other expenses per month. Other expenses per month, 800. Rent is fixed. Rent because of the average number of items of furniture produced per month. Okay. How much do they sell there? Which cost per month? Market share now, we don't need this, okay. Average number of items produced is 100. That's 1,002. 1,000. What are expenses per month? Which part of the cost is variable? That's 800, which is 2,000. Which cost per month? 4,000. The number of items produced 100. So we have the 4,000, 800, and 1,2. The rent is a fixed cost. Mm-hmm. The rent is fixed. Yeah, fixed 1,002. Other expenses per month 800. Wage 4,000. So 4,000 plus 800, that's our variable cost. Are you with me? I'm with you. Okay, so 4,000 plus 800, that's our variable cost, which is 4,800 plus the fixed cost, which is 1,200. So the total cost is 4,800 plus 1,000. So that's 6,000. So the total cost is 6,000. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. Okay. The next question says, the average cost of one piece of furniture. So average cost, AC, that's AC. AC is TC divided by output. How you mean? Mm-hmm. So what's our TC? Our TC is 6,000. AC is 6,000 divided by output 100. Mm-hmm. You get it? So it's 0.000 $60. Is that clear? Yeah. And the third question says, explain how total cost and average cost will change if the output is increased to 200 items per month. So if the item increases to 200 per month, if the output increased by 200 per month, it means our total cost will increase. Mm-hmm. If the average cost increased by 200, if the average cost, right? Let's go back here. Yeah, but how total cost and average cost will change if the output is increased. If output increases. Yeah. So if output increases, it means that the firm will also incur more cost. Mm-hmm. Especially for the variable cost. The fixed cost will remain, but the variable cost will increase. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? So, and part of the variable cost, part of the total cost is the fixed and the variable cost. Mm-hmm. So here I'm going to say the total cost will increase because the variable costs have increased. Mm-hmm. Do you get that? Yeah. And but the average cost will also increase because the total cost will have increased. If the average cost will also increase, let's check it. If our average cost, yeah, our average cost will now be if the output increases to 200, right? Yeah. If the output increases to 200, the total cost will increase But what happens to our average cost? I would say our TC is, our AC is TC divided by output. No, the average cost will fall.
Okay.
Yeah, the average cost will fall. Okay. Because the firm has increased its output. So the average cost is expected to fall. The total cost will increase, but the average cost of production will fall. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's about that. Then the fourth question says, okay, that's all about the questions, right?
Yes.
So I think it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go to B. Consider how the following three changes might affect WA. Which change is likely to have the big effect on WA? Introduction of new cost of businesses of $50 per ton for removing waste. To remove waste now, they have to pay $50 per ton. That will increase the cost of their production. Mm-hmm. So the cost of removing waste increases. Mm-hmm. So it will increase the cost of production for WA, which might mean that profit will fall.
Yeah.
And at the same time, WA might need to increase its prices. And so doing, the demand for its product might fall. Okay. That's about
removing the waste.
Yeah. Then the second one, increase in legal minimum wage by 5%. Meanwhile, I think WA pays more than 5%. Let's check the case study. Look at the third paragraph, please. WA employs 20 highly skilled production workers in the factory. Each worker specializes in one task. All employees in the factory and the office are paid an hourly wage that is 10% above the legal minimum wage. Mm-hmm. So that means WA pays even more than the 5% the government is introducing.
Yeah.
Do you get the point here?
Yeah.
So, go back to the question. So here, what effect does it have if government has increased the legal minimum wage by 5%? One, it's not going to have any effect on WA mm-hmm. because WA has started paying its specialized workers even above 5%. It pays 10%. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to have any effect, number one. Number two, it might increase the demand for WA furniture because it means a lot of workers would have gotten increase in their wages. Mm-hmm. So that means they will demand for more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it clear? Yeah. Good. Then C.
Increase in tax on income.
So if there's tax increase in income, mm-hmm. it means that the disposable income will fall. People will not be able to buy more. Mm-hmm. So the demand might fall. Mm-hmm. For WA furniture. But WA furniture, remember, it produces quality products. Okay. As a result of that, customers might not mind buying them.
Yeah.
Is it clear? Yeah. So the conclusion about this is what? What do we choose about the conclusion? Introduce new cost, increase. Which one is going to have significant impacts on WA?
I don't know. They're kind of related to each other.
All right, so, well, I will choose increase in tax on incomes. I'll say why. Because there's another reason why it can really affect WA. If there's an increase in tax incomes, mm-hmm. it will affect the employees of WA, mm-hmm. which means they might also ask for wage increase to reflect on their increased or on their reduced income. Yeah. Yeah. Because when there's an increase in income tax, the disposable income will fall. Mm-hmm. It means WA employees might not be able to buy what they used to buy. And to cover for that, they might request for a wage increase from WA. Yes. Is it clear? Exactly. That's the conclusion.